Hello everyone and welcome to Nancy's Magic Touch and DIYs. In today's video, I am going to share with you how to create this beautiful Easter egg bead garland. I'm going to share with you step by step what I did to create this, and without any further ado guys, just grab your tea and let's get started. We are going to need some shish kebab stick for this project. I got these at the dollar store, a pack of 100. You're also going to need some natural wooden beads. I got these on Amazon and I will post the link below. And some plastic eggs I got at the dollar store for $2. And I'm going to use some stain, the Benjamin Moore in Alexandria color. You're going to need some glove and a paintbrush. I'm going to use this bucket, or any type of bucket will do, is just to put my shish kebabs on them. When I paint my beads, I'm actually just going to place my shish kebab on top in order for my bead to dry. So now I'm going to count and design my bead the way I want them to be displayed, and these little ones seems to be giving me an issue. They're not going into my shish kebab sticks, so I think I'm just going to forget about them. So I'm going to put 3 beads, 2 circle and a diamond shaped one in the middle. And I am going to do that between each egg that I'm going to put on my garland. I'm going to try the small one more time, but it doesn't seem to want to work out for me. So yeah, I'm going to forget about those. So this is what I want it to look like between each one's on my egg. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to fill my shish kebab full. And I made 5 shish kebab sticks. Now I'm going to take my glove and my shish kebab stick along with my stain, and I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to start staining each one of these sticks, each beads. Now I'm just going to take an old cloth and I'm going to wipe off the excess of stain. And this is what it looks like, and now I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to put that on top of my basket and go ahead and finish all the other sticks. While I wait for all these to dry, I'm going to move along to the next step. I'm going to take my eggs, and I think I use 16 of these eggs for my project. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm doing with these is actually taking the top part right out of the egg. So this just pulls right out. It's really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all the eggs. Now that that's all pulled out, I'm going to take a drill, and the drill bit about the same size as the other hole on the egg, and I'm going to drill a hole on each one of these eggs at the other end. Now be very careful with this. I find this was a little bit of a struggle doing at first, but it got really easy when I got to the second one. You might also want to try with your egg on the table and holding it steady on the bottom. And you might want to wear some gloves for this too if you wish. Now I've made some stencils with my Cricut machine. They are Rae Dunn inspired. The font Rae Dunn I purchased on Etsy. I will post the link down below. And all I'm doing right now is I'm going to apply each word that I chose on every one of the eggs. I'm missing a part of my video, but what I did is I cut a very, very long string, about 20 feet long, and I folded in two to make about 10 feet, and then I made a knot at the end to hold the eggs there, and then I started to string 3 beads, 1 egg, 3 beads, 1 egg, so on. I used a very long yarn needle to pass it through, and it went very well. I also want to mention that I left some rope at the end in order to make a tassel later, so I left a little bit of rope hanging out. Now what I'm going to do over here is I'm actually going to put a knot as close as I can to the bead. It might take a few times before you get it nice and tight down there, and that's okay. If not, you can tie it from the other end afterwards. Now I'm just using this as a guide because I like the length of the cardstock on these Cricut pens. So I'm just going to make a tassel with it. I'm just going to go around and around. I think I did about 45 times or 50 times to make a nice full tassel. And then I'm going to tie it up. Now I'm going to cut the rope off. And what I'm going to do is take the end of my garland, and I am going to take the 2 ends that I have over there, and I'm going to pass it through the tassel. Just first I'm going to cut this off and then pass it through the tassel in order to make a knot to tie it together. Now I'm going to remove the cardstock, and I am going to squeeze together, and I'm going to take an end of the rope, and I am going to create the top part of the tassel. So first thing I'm going to do is put a piece of rope and leave a longer tail at the end and make a knot, and then I'm going to go around and around and around as thick as I want it. I'm going to tie the 2 leftover piece in a knot, and then I am going to take my needle and I'm going to shove these 2 ends behind the loop that I just created. Now I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut all the loops that are at the end, and I am going to trim them a little bit to make them more even. And this is what the tassel look like, and we're going to go and create another one at the other end, but we're going to make sure that the knot at this end is close to the bead. I'm loving how this turned out. This is going to be a great addition to my Easter decor in my living room. I am actually going to put this on my coffee table along with my other Easter decorations. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me the thumbs up. I'd love to hear your comments down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. Until next time, folks, have yourself a great day.